There you are. I hope I find you well. And let's talk and swap any little stories that we might have. Well, today was sunny in the morning, and after I did my couple of videos and said a few prayers and the rest of it, and said the Stations of the Cross in my little book. And with the sun been out, and somehow or other you can see black clouds in the distance, so you never know what way it's going to turn out. So I got on brought in my gardening clothes. They were also used when I used to paint, so I got a fair bit of paint in my trousers, not the rest of it. So I used that. And I went out and then got into the shoes that I wear for that particular job. And then God had the keys for the ride on more and put them into it. I'd already put petrol into it earlier last week when I was getting replenished. There was some petrol in, so I put it into that and put it into one of the lawnmowers that I have. So off I went and put on my gloves, moved the kind of rocks, or they're not big rocks, but I moved them away from the door. If it's raining heavy or that, sometimes it can cause a problem with water coming in just at that section. So this stops it. And so then I went out to the back shed where I have a rake, which when I'm doing the ride on more, I have to rake the grass out of it. So I got that and put it into position. Then I went in with my gloves and went in and around and opened the back door. You have to do it in a certain way so as it doesn't stick. And got onto my ride on more and started it. You have to do a certain bit of manoeuvre. Put it up, start, then bring it back to the running and make sure the brake is off. I mean, I put it down once or twice, but I did it again. So out I reversed and down my sort of drive down and up on my concrete path at the back. I have stones to make it for the car to go up, not to be having to go up. So it use a place where it's easier to get right on more with one wheel and then the other. I don't go up straight with it. I do it maneuver and then I go across and do the same racket over when it's gone onto the grass. And you get a bit of a jolt, but small. And then when I'm on the grass, move up a bit. She's usually at 6. I lift her up and put her down to 4. And then I lift up the yoke that cuts the grass. You have to lift it up and you put it down, it moves easier. Put it up and off she went and cutting the grass. No, it wasn't too high, thank God, when you do it regular in the summer. So up and down I went a few times. Before I reckoned it was fairly full. It didn't make a noise, but I was able to do it, and then I reversed it. And you have to be careful there because there's a big old, what would they call it, tree, one of these conifers. And honest to God, it's maneuverable. I think I have to get it cut down. I'm going to ring somebody later about that. And cutting that down, another one, because they were put up so as we had a bit of green in the winter, but they were supposed to be kind of like that. But they're not. They're going up. I don't know what to make of them. I don't like the way they are. So he'll have a bit of work to do to sort of get things in ship shape in Bristol fashion. So I'll have to do that because that's another thing. So you see that, and when sometimes when you pull a bit of grass, you find yourself getting a cut. You nearly have to wear gloves constantly. You don't know what's you're going to get. And I saw a bit of a scratch here where I was to, that was yesterday. So I got the thing done, and I only had to go up and down twice to empty the grass. And it's tough enough, I tell you. But all of this stuff, putting it up for the grasses, and I hope when this man comes, I'm going to be ringing shortly for him to come and do the needful and clear stuff away. I think he has a good sized van that will be able to do all these, have the equipment. So there we are. That's the business of what I was at. And I wasn't as fit as I normally am. I was pretty tired for some reason today. And I had a great sleep. So I don't know what happened with the works, as the fella says. As you're marching up the tree of life, you never know when you might be called. So bye now, and I'll do prayer for our blessed mother after this.